Alright, what is up guys? JaretCampisi with my good buddy Dotto. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be back to work on our BMW M1000RR. We're going to be doing a custom Louis Moto seat cover and I cannot wait. Don't forget, you can be entered to win this bike. Patreon.com/CampisiCustoms. It's always the first link in the description below. Let's get this video started. Look at this. Dotto just got some bikes lined up in the background, doing some work for friends. I actually need to bring over my dad's Diablo as well because he's got to do winter work on my dad's bike. Starting to look like a shop in here again, Dotto.
I know, I need to like get rid of all my junk and start filming with bikes.
Yeah, that is, dude, imagine just having 20 bikes sitting in here.
Imagine just having a bigger shop with cars and bikes.
Yeah, maybe.
Like I have like
maybe coming soon.
Whole custom whiskey wall and
oh my god, with cars and bikes.
Strippers.
Yeah, strippers. Anyway, so today we're going to be working on this Louis Moto seat cover. So I designed this alongside Louis Moto, and I'm really excited to show you guys. I haven't even seen it either, so we're going to be unboxing it on camera for the first time together. And also I want to give a huge shout out to Louis Moto. They do work with us. They sponsor these builds. So if you guys want cool custom seat covers, check them out. And I don't believe I have a discount code, but if I do, it would be Campisi, maybe for free shipping, but I'm not positive. Either way, support them regardless. They're awesome. They're our Canadian neighbors. They also sent over some color swaths, so you can have all kinds of custom stuff designed for your seats. So if you're doing a crazy custom paint scheme on your bike, or your bike already has a crazy custom paint scheme, they show you all types of different materials. We use the carbon, faux carbon all the time.
That's nice too.
Yeah, and so you got different colors, different materials. They can literally do anything. That's cool. Yeah.
I like that they use the actual material that they
use right.
For the
it's
seats,
not just like a fake version.
Oh,
that's actually really
white
sick.
carbon.
Yeah.
Pearl.
So you got all kinds of different stuff here.
Look at this.
Yeah, these are all of their, like, what is it called?
That's sick. I need this.
Neutral shades, and then you
Look
get into
at
the colors.
that.
Oh, yeah, wow. I wonder if they do, I guess they don't do car seats, right? They just do motorcycle seats for now. And they even offer, like, you can get gel inserts for the seats too. Ooh, look at those reds.
Look at the golds.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. That's really pretty cool.
Oh, look at the leathers.
Yeah, so I think you can check all these out online, but because we order so many custom seats, they sent these out to us. So we'll have these now. Whenever we're choosing seats in the future, we'll have a whole swath of colors to choose from. How cool is that? And we might be using some of this in our next builds, so stay tuned for that. All right, so before we get into our Buffalo Dip and Buffalo Trace, did you do that on purpose?
Ooh.
Let's unbox this bad boy. So I haven't seen this yet, so we're all gonna see this for the first time together. So I took one of their seat covers and basically just did some custom work on it. Look at that. So carbon M1000RR with Dotto and I's signatures right there. And then we did the faux carbon material on the sides with the black, or with the red and blue leather, and then the blue stitching all over it. And then it has suede in the middle.
I like how these are raised.
Yeah, how freaking cool is that?
Okay,
And you see a little Louis Moto in black. I love when companies do that.
I love how everything's perfect.
Yeah, dude, that's... Yeah. Hey, you guys crushed it, Louis Moto. Thank you so much.
You guys always crush it.
Yeah, that looks incredible.
Hey, look, it's paint by color.
And this actually has a little extra padding in it too. So one of my main issues with the stock seat is it is rock hard, and fine, this is an M bike, it's made for the track, but it's a little bit too much feedback for me on the street. So getting this off and putting that one on should hopefully give us just a little bit more comfort when riding. So I'm really excited with how that turned out. I think we gotta take some photos of this bad boy. So again, louismoto.com, check them out if you want a really nice seat cover for your motorcycles. All right, so before we get our hands all screwed up and start messing with the seat, we're gonna do some whiskey. Little glass of Buffalo Trace. I don't think I've had this.
So Buffalo, okay, I've had so many whiskeys, like high-end stuff and everything. Buffalo Trace is by far the best tasting
for the
whiskey
price.
For the money.
That's what I've heard.
Ridiculous.
Isn't it like 35 bucks for that?
Not even, I think it's $30.
Holy crap.
But it's so hard, in our area it's super hard to find. So it took me like 5 months to actually get my hands on
Kentucky straight bourbon. Where is this made?
This one here is...
Kentucky. Franklin, Kentucky.
Franklin, that's it.
Yeah.
Franklin County. It has like a, they're like one of the oldest. Well, yeah, they're like...
Sorry guys, I wasn't looking at the camera. It was not even focused. Yeah.
So Buffalo Trace Distillery is one of the oldest. I think it says it here somewhere. One of the oldest
in the country.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Stands as one of America's oldest distilling sites.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
guess like
cool.
whenever like the early pioneers settled here, 1775.
Jesus.
They started distilling. Yeah. It's crazy because it says like they use like pure limestone water and
Yeah,
rich
yeah,
river
yeah.
bottom loam for growing the grains. It's like they're getting like hammered off of like, you know, river
Limestone water, river water.
Yeah, river water. Anyways,
So we're gonna do some of this, and then we're also gonna do some buffalo dip as well. And also, this is gonna be one of the final videos before December, because we're gonna be out of town. Dado's gonna be having this baby, so we're gonna be taking a little break. And so, if you want great holiday gifts, make sure to check out Dado's products, dadomadeshop.com. He's got all kinds of really cool stuff on there that make great gifts for, mainly for males, but I'm sure for females as well.
Yeah.
So if there's females watching this, which there aren't, males, tell your wives the gifts that you want to support your boy here.
also for the rest of the month of November, I'm doing a 10% off your entire purchase if you spend $100 or more.
There you go. There's no code needed. Just spend $100.
It's
or more.
automatic, yeah.
That's awesome. So there you go. Go support local businesses, support your boys, and let's try some of this buffalo dip. I've actually had these pretzel crackers before.
Sea salt.
Sea salt pretzel cracker. Oops. Is this your homemade dip?
Yeah, I just made it.
So what do you use for this?
It's chicken, cream cheese,
My God.
homemade hot sauce,
Good God.
and some ranch dressing.
This is gonna come straight out of my beehole, looking just like this
Can we
tomorrow.
just wait till you get home? let teens deal with it. Want to try this?
Yeah. That's phenomenal, dude.
We're not gonna smoke this because it's perfect by itself, guys.
Hey.
We need more cheers photos and videos of you
Yeah,
guys cheers.
cheers.
So
See, I'm fighting a bit of a sinus infection,
I wish you could.
so I'm
taste
getting
this.
like half as much of the taste. It feels really smooth. It almost tastes like it's smoked.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't get it.
Damn
Sorry.
it.
I wanted to show Dado real quick the wheels on the Urus, and in case you guys didn't see our latest vlog video, we had our wheels powder coated by Powder Works, and my buddy Ben from West Shore Auto inspected the car and basically did everything. Sorry it's so damn dirty, but it's Pennsylvania in fall, so, well, winter now. Look at the difference.
Terry did a phenomenal job.
It looks so
Like
good.
factory finish.
Yeah, it looks incredible. I was a little bit worried about doing like a glossy finish on a wheel that's this big, but damn, it looks incredible. So there's the front wheel, then they got the back wheels, also look incredible. So these are just the stock wheels, 22 inches. I didn't want to do, people were saying buy a new wheel. If you go 23 or 24, it starts to affect the ride quality because you get less and less tire, basically. What's that called? Sidewall, yeah. And it really just gets too stiff for my likings. And this is a daily, we want to be taking this in the snow and stuff like that, snowboarding and shit. So we have snow tires that also fit these rims. In the future, we might do a 23 inch that's lighter because these were a bit heavy. And then throw the snow tires on these and then have our 23 inch for the summer.
You should put truck tires like Big Uglies.
That would be pretty sick. Chunky ass truck tires. But yeah, there you go. We're going to be doing the wrap next week. We're dropping it off before we go to Mexico, and InShane Designs is going to do the first part of the wrap. So I'm really excited for you guys to
Hey,
see
what
that.
size are those rotors, do you know?
These? I want to say 18 inches.
That's bigger than the wheels on my car.
Yeah, they're the largest production brakes on a car. Yeah, they're massive, and they're carbon ceramics too. I don't even
bet
want to
you they're
know.
cheap as shit.
Yeah, how much they cost to
Look
replace.
at that caliper.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
it's insane. All right, let's get to work. All right, so first step is pulling the seat off. One bolt in there. Is that a hex bolt or is that Allen? Or star bit, I meant.
I was gonna say, hex and Allen are the same thing. They're all stars.
Leave it to me.
I think there was like one bolt I found that was an
I'm a
Allen.
mother effing star boy.
And I'm pretty sure that I just put it in there. It wasn't even.
Hey, did we ever figure out if this was lithium?
We did. It doesn't look like it, but it is.
Okay, but I still want to replace it with something that's smaller.
Oh
and
my
maybe not
god.
have as much weight.
It gives you bolt torque for the terminals.
No shit.
5 Newton meters.
That's funny.
This
Okay.
is probably heavy lithium.
Yeah, I think we're gonna replace that regardless. What's the next step?
I'm gonna make some bench space.
It's probably a good idea. Oh, for people who are asking me on Instagram and stuff, what we do with the stock parts, we send all the stock parts back to Manny. So if you're interested in any of the stock parts, contact Manny at Moto Million on Instagram or via his website email address or call him. All of the links for him are in the description below. All right, first step is pulling out all of the factory staples, and they are in a rough position. This seat is a bit more challenging than ones I've seen.
Wait, is this a stock seat or the aftermarket one?
This is the M seat. It's still a stock. It's a seat made by BMW.
No, I wasn't sure if we put the stock one back on or if Teens had the aftermarket one you guys.
Oh, well, even the aftermarket one is from BMW.
The aftermarket one is like almost no different.
Yeah, I know, it's just a tiny bit thinner. So we'll send both seats along with the new owner. So if you want like the thinnest, most hardcore track feedback seat, you'll have that, which also lowers it by about a ½ inch if you're
You can pretty much buy a piece of plywood, and that's what it feels like.
yeah, pretty much. And then you'll have this seat as well, which is the regular M seat that will have our custom seat cover on it, which hopefully will give it just a little bit more padding. So we're gonna sit here and go through all of these. It's super boring, so I'm not gonna make you watch it. We're gonna drink some whiskey. All right, we got a pile of staples. They're all peeled out, or pulled out, I should say. Now we're gonna take the seat cover off the stock.
Shouldn't the ball cups be facing the other way?
And a little bit bigger.
Well, I mean, this is like a winter seat.
Yeah. So he's gonna pull this off here. See how hard it is to get off.
One
Sometimes
last
these are, yeah. So there's that, which we're gonna be. These always look so funny with this. Okay, I want to feel this here.
Put it on the bike. Let's
Actually, you know what?
that's comfy.
That's not as bad. It must have been this then, right?
I'm gonna write a message here
We should.
for somebody that's never going to peel it off.
There's our new seat cover. White. Look how horrible that looks. It looks so bad. It's crazy what a seat cover can do. All right, we're gonna test fit this one. See how she looks. All right, this is the stapler we're gonna be using. That's actually not too terrible. I thought it was gonna rip like big ass holes through this. Okay. What PSI are you running on this?
So, it says max 90.
Yeah.
I think we're at 100 and right around 100 psi. So
Okay.
this
Well,
should be
that's
alright.
close enough, right?
It's gonna shoot right through the top of the
Well,
seat.
don't we need to test fit this first anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's gonna fall off and shoot a staple right in my foot.
Yep. Right in your nuts.
All right, let's see how this
Ooh,
goes.
I didn't even see this.
That's a nice little logo.
You know why I like this? Because you can hang on to it and stretch it. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. And they always do this
Yes,
little notch
that's what I was just gonna say.
to line up, and typically, you know, here's the
center point.
of this one. Yeah, and this one doesn't really have.
Sometimes they have center points, right?
Probably just where that staple was. You can see all
Yeah.
the holes from the staples. I think I'll be able to get in there with this because it has a long enough nose. If you look at the thing.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's.
Stretch her on there.
Yeah, I think
My
the
favorite
corners. The corners should go on first, I think. Okay. And then,
Stretch the sides.
yeah, stretch for sides.
Where's Teens when you need her? Onlyfans.com.
That's messed up.
Kidding.
All right, so just a rough look.
Yeah. Oh my god. Dude.
And
The difference.
yeah, it's that looks nice.
Imagine this guy's with all the carbon and the blue accents and the titanium bolts, and then our custom little paint scheme on it. Oh my god. He's basically just going around and looking at the back and the sides and making sure everything lines up. So there's some important ones you got to put in first, like that one right there.
So top one and bottom one, I typically do first stretch it this way, and then do the center sides this way, and then work your way
And then work
around.
your way around.
Because if you start at corners, or if
It can turn.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll look uneven and stretch.
This
the
really
wrong
is like an art form. Like the seat cover is only going to look as good as the install. So all the pressure's on Dado.
way. As good as my finger. I told Jared, I'm like, do I ever stress?
No, never. Except unless his whiskey isn't done right.
Yeah, then I'm
That'll
like,
piss
I
him
get,
off.
That's yeah, I get pissed. So I used this, the little notch is the center point
Mm-hmm.
with this. Put those in there, stretch this a little bit, made sure these 2 points come to the same spot. Put some staples there, and then you just kind of gotta like, with your eye, look where the lines are and make sure that they're nice and even. If something needs tweaked, you tweak it now, because lining this up is crucial.
Yeah.
This little notch here lines up with the center of this. So as long as everything lines
Then
up.
you flip it over and check it, right?
Yeah. So it's starting to really.
I mean, that looks really good already.
once we do here, you'll see that it's gonna.
It'll stretch that out. And also just in time as it sits there. That's why I wanted to do this now. I've waited and left them sit in the boxes for months and months and months. And it makes it just take longer for it to all smooth out and stuff like that.
Look at
So, yeah, dude, that looks incredible. I'm so excited.
Yeah, there's.
Look at that. All right, he's gonna keep doing it. I love the sound of this. Listen to this. So badass. You are watching a master at work on the Discovery Channel. All right, so there's one final thing left. We're gonna glue this with his buffalo dip. That just seems like the right thing to do. So that way, if you're riding, and you ever need some food, you just reach your finger back there and grab some.
Since your ass is on this, and you put this in there, you can say, guess what? Chicken butt.
Oh God.
Okay, so anyways, I got Loctite Extreme Glue because there's nowhere to staple this. This is all foam, and the plastic stops all the way up in here. So Louis Moto, if you're watching
that's
this,
the only feedback, right?
yeah, follow this line on this. Like the factory one's got a stretchy band that kind of tucks
fatter.
this, you know, yeah, and it's fatter. So just instead of going out,
Although, how would you even shoot staples in there anyway?
you don't. But if this was all the way here, it would just hug it better.
Gotcha.
So anyways, I'm gonna put some glue in there and clamp it down, and once it dries we can reassemble it. It's not a big deal, but
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's the contraption Dado came up with after he glued it. Put a piece of is that cardboard?
yeah, just cardboard.
Cardboard little clamp resting against his camshaft over here.
Crankshaft.
Crankshaft. Thank you. And with some whiskey in the background. That's awesome.
Hey, gotta let it dry and then we'll put her on.
Okay. He pulled the clamp off. Look at that. Literally perfect. So it's nice and glued. Let's throw it on the bike and see how she
so
looks.
good.
Then we're gonna push it outside and take a little thumbnail photo. And then this will be it. And if all goes well, on Tuesday of next week, we should be able to film one more video for this month. Then we'll have a little bit of a break in videos until I get back from Mexico. And, dude. Carbon M1000 with the Dado and Jaret signatures on it. Look at that.
I'm digging that seat so much.
It makes such a big difference because the seat's a big part of the bike that's different material, so it sticks out, you know what I mean, when you see it. That looks incredible. All right, let's push this thing outside. All right, got outside in the overcast, not the sun. Partly cloudy out here, a little bit chilly too, it's in the 40s, but look at that, guys. That looks absolutely incredible. So this is pretty soon, I'd say in the month of December, all of these white parts are going to be replaced with carbon. We're just waiting on the carbon tank, the carbon subframe, the frame covers, and the front carbon fairing. We have everything else. So I'm really excited to see the transformation of this bike. It's going to be absolutely insane. Hey, great work, Dado. That seat cover looks incredible.
Look at the bike overall.
I know, it's a nasty looking bike, dude. This is like version 1 basically before it's making its trek to the dark side. So shout out to Louis Moto for the seat cover. Looks absolutely incredible. I love the Carbon M1000 with our signatures on it, the blue stitching, the faux carbon fiber. It's gonna tie everything in really, really nicely. Yeah. But yeah, it's freaking insane.
Did you show them
the tie bolts
burned in the exhaust?
Oh yeah, I showed them in the last video. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible.
I don't want your video.
What a dick. But yeah, huge shout out to Mandy from Moto Million for sponsoring this build. If you guys want parts for your motorcycles, use motomillion.com and my code CAMPEASY to save yourself some money. If you want to be entered to win this bike, patreon.com/CampEasyCustoms. Customs. It's always the first link in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.